Yo, what up, YouTube? So obviously all of you are aware of the fight we have coming up September 17th between Floyd Money Mayweather and Victor Ortiz. It's made headlines throughout the sport and throughout sports in general. And we got news actually today that this fight, similar to Pacquiao-Mosley, is going to get not necessarily network television as far as CBS, NBC, or ABC coverage, but TNT and TBS are going to be promoting this fight, so to speak. What's going to happen is, obviously HBO is going to be covering this fight. They named the fight Star Power. And for those who aren't aware, HBO is the parent company of TNT and TBS, among other ones that are owned by Time Warner, and the list goes on. And obviously TBS and TNT having a big demographic of males, with whether it be baseball or the NBA and the NBA playoffs, and list goes on. That's obviously the smartest thing to do if you're gonna tackle the cable networks, as far as not the subscription channels like an HBO or Showtime, but I think about 90% of America who follow boxing have TBS or TNT because they probably have regular cable. So what's gonna happen is, obviously they're gonna do 24/7, which is a staple in any Mayweather fight now, and they're going to be premiering them on HBO, but they're going to be replaying them on TBS or TNT, or maybe both, which I think is a good look. And we've seen, I guess in comparison, obviously we have to see how they're going to do that, but one of the things I guess that you can parallel it to is what we saw with Pacquiao-Mosley. Now, initially, I think the idea was good, My only problem was, I think, for somebody like me who follows boxing, I never saw really any promotion besides like the days they were showing those shows, and to be honest with you, I missed the last two shows because I didn't see what time they were coming on, or didn't see when they were advertised to be on. So, but nevertheless, that pay-per-view did 1.3 million, which, considering Mosley had lost and drew prior to that, that was still like a good outing. Whether or not CBS had a good part in that, I mean, that's that's for you to figure out. I don't know, but I think this is regardless. I think this is a good look, man, because they need to get boxing back on the cable networks and network television, and obviously it's not gonna happen overnight. So they need to. I think fights of this magnitude, they need to be able to tackle a TNT or TBS or CBS or NBC or ABC and really get boxing back into the fold. Because look, what this does is, again, it puts Mayweather now in the position of getting the broader audience like Pacquiao did. And they're going to build a storyline, and they're going to do everything to build this fight up, because look, all of Mayweather's fights, they're beefed up somehow. I mean, people don't buy these Mayweather fights just for the sake of like, oh, it's Floyd Mayweather. I mean, there's a percentage of people, but a lot of people, let's be honest, pay to see him lose. And every guy they put in there, they got to put somewhat of a storyline. So look, they're going to put something together to entice people to buy this fight. Just like every other top fight. So, what better way than to do it on a bigger platform? And I mean, I'm sure all of us have TBS and TNT. So, if you don't have HBO, there's a whole slew of people who'll be able to watch it. Now, if you're gonna do the comparison game, I'll say it's gonna be interesting to see what time slots they're putting these shows on. I think they should put it prime time, or a little post prime time, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. doing it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, I don't think is the best look. But I mean, that was Showtime. Maybe HBO has a different idea of how they're gonna do that. So we'll see what happens. But I think either way, it's good news. I think it's gonna promote the fight. I think the fight's gonna be a success, and I'm looking forward to it. So let me know what you think, man. And this weekend we have Alexander Matisse. I didn't give a prediction on it. Truthfully, I think Alexander's gonna win this fight, and Matias may shock some people, but I think he's just got too much skill. So apologize for not putting a big prediction on that, but there's not much I wanted to talk about with that fight. So let me know what you think about Floyd Mayweather, Victor Ortiz, TBS, TNT coverage, HBO 24/7, and let the jokes begin. I'll be back soon.